Hi, this is Kevin Hamlet from Human Resources. We're gathered today to look at taking the email that you've received from Performance Culture to do your self-assessment within the review process. I'm using a fake account here so to give us a walkthrough through that process. So here's the name of the user, Luke Skywalker. We're going to click here to start that process. Because Luke is brand new to this process, as you are to this probably as well, you're going to register an account, and in this case I know the username that I'm going to do that to. I'm going to send the password link to this individual. We're going to go back to my inbox and get that password reset. So here we go, it's sending me that. I'm going to choose my new password save. So now it's taking me back. Browser's asking to save that. So I'm going to put in that email address that I had earlier. Click next. I just created that password, so now I'm going to enter that in here and click the login. You can have it remember you or not remember you. In this case, I'm just going to uncheck that for now and log in, and now it's taking us to the main screen. So you can see down here showing us the core values. This is the home page essentially for this employee, Luke Skywalker, who's a medical assistant, and it's got the performance objectives, and if I could assign learning topics to there to introduce you to topics related to performance reviews, coaching, etc. So in here I can go, this is the dashboard that we're at. We can add other things, but what we're going to do today, just to get to where we need to right now, is click on Engage and click Performance Reviews. And you'll see right here is the name, and that should be your name if you were logging in for yourself. And you'll see all the other information. Right now we're conducting the review starting this month. We're looking at the annual review. These are for those that have been past due since June. Or since June going forward through the end of 2019. So we're going to click the Update Self-Assessment, and it takes us right into that review. So from here, you're going to, as a medical assistant, you're going to have these questions here, the objectives, and you can rate yourself 1 through 5. 1 being does not meet, 2 being needs improvement, 3 meets expectations, 4 exceeds expectations, and 5 exceptional performance. It consistently exceeds expectations. And then you can write some notes about what you did to achieve what's the objective is within here, and you can scroll down and read the rest of that objective. And then you go into the next objective and do the same thing for that one until you reach the end of those objectives. Once you finish typing that in, and if you misspell a word, for example, the browser should give you that right to say, oh yeah, let me help you with that. Then we'll go to core values, and this is a new section for us and at Sound Family Medicine, and what this is looking at first off are the 4 core values for Sound Family Medicine, which is integrity, patient focused, intentional, and caring. So you'll see you get to rate yourself again using those 5 and any notes that lead back to what you exemplified in each of those core values. And you go through and finish those, and you'll notice that we've added some additional values in there that are important to Sound Family Medicine. In this case, communication and teamwork, judgment, and being inquisitive and curious. And then the next section, once you've completed that, is to look at development, looking at some personal goals and professional development objectives for yourself. What are those things? Did you achieve your personal and professional goals? If so, how? And if not, why not? And so writing some information in that detail. And then we're interested in knowing how you're rating your satisfaction of working at Sound Family Medicine. So go ahead and take a moment to just let us know here. This will get stored to a central spot. It doesn't look, again, at you specifically, but looks from an aggregate perspective, but it also allows us to know How are you doing? And what could we do to improve the workplace satisfaction, as well as what did your manager and or the company do to help you feel appreciated? So you may have noticed that we've asked that as an executive team. In our rounding, we typically ask a question very similar to that. These are some new questions that we're asking here related to that. And then in the summary, how could I, as your immediate manager, and this is looking at your manager that you report directly to, help you to be more successful? And what would you recommend to a friend or someone you know to work at Sound Family Medicine? And then again, just kind of looking at any goals here that we could update. And then at the end, once you've completed the assessment, go ahead and click yes, and then it'll go on for your manager to review as part of their review process. So that's pretty much it. Once you're done, you'll notice that it auto-saves about every 2 to 3 seconds. And so if you don't get to finish it at the time that you're doing, you can just save, close, and come back and finish it later, and it'll still be there. And until you hit that last piece there at the end for approval to submit, it's not going to submit that. So remember, you need to do that before it goes off to there. For now, that's all that's in there for you to do. If you have any questions or whatnot, please feel free to send me an email or give Human Resources a call. We'd be happy to help you. And thank you.